Sometimes it's not about how much you love the other person. It's about how much do you love yourself. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. We're Self-Improvement the Movement, and I got a different video. We're gonna react to this Quavo and Saweetie altercation. Obviously, they're not together anymore. For whatever reason, I don't really pay attention too much to these celebrities like other people do. With that being said, I don't really know the details, the ins and outs of the situation and their relationship and all that. But we are going to react to this video. Before we start, I really wanted to make a video on this specific topic. The topic I want to talk about is that love is blinding. Love is blind. You know, when you're in love, you're more than likely going to become blind to a lot of things, and I will explain that once we get started here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, we're gonna start this thing in 3, 2, 1. So it has no sound, so whatever, that's all right there. She looks like she grabs her bags and she's trying to walk out the elevator, and then Quavo's just holding her back, and it looks really, really bad right here. Just kind of throws her to the ground. Like I said, I don't know what happened here, but like the way in which Quavo handled that, it would lead you to think that it's something serious, but at the end of the day, you never really know. And you know, Quavo, it's not funny really, but like Quavo looks at the camera. I find that like kind of funny, but you're calling 4K, my guy. Like, when I first heard about the news, I was like, wow, they're just trying to tear another black man down. But I mean, look what he's doing here. Treating her like a hostage or something. And y'all saw earlier that dude that was waiting to get in the elevator on the other floor, he didn't even want no parts of it. He just stood there like, oh, I'll wait for the next stop. And then, you know, he's trying to tell her to come out, but she's not coming out. She's obviously like hurt, traumatized, whatever word you want to use there. That's the full video, or at least the video I could find. That leads me to want to talk about how love is blind. Saweetie that's not even the reason why she broke up with him. The reason why she broke up with him was because, like I said, I don't really know too much about these celebrities like that, deep detail into their personal lives like that. It's not really for me to know or whatever, or care about. But then they broke up because Quavo cheated or whatever the hell. But what I'm trying to say here is, she didn't break up with him because of that altercation. She broke up with him for something else. And granted, cheating is like a legitimate reason to break up, but she should have bended that, honestly. She should have been left. If Quavo did that on camera, imagine what he possibly, we don't know yet, what he possibly could have done behind the scenes, behind closed doors, when the cameras are off. You never know what happened or what they go through on a daily basis. And I'm sure the reason why she didn't say anything or come out with a statement or just flat out break up with him earlier when that incident happened was because she loved him so much, or she loved what he could provide for her. Granted, she has her own thing that she does. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine on her own, but I'm saying, like, her having that company with him, her having that bond, her having that relationship, it really blinded her to the fact that Quavo might not be as great of a guy as she might have thought. And for her not to leave is telling me that love is blind. I see other, you know, that was just a big example. Other examples you can use is like couples walking to the store and the boyfriend's just treating the girl so like wrong, like treating her like he owns her or something. I found that weird. I was working one day and some couple walked in and dude was just treating her like shit. Honestly, I didn't say nothing, obviously, but you know, it was none of my business. But I was just like, why is she with him if he's talking to her like that, like, or just treating her like that? Like, you don't want that. Like, I understand you love the person or whatever, but like, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to distance yourself from that toxic situation? Or do you love your partner so much to the point where you can't make rational decisions on what you should do for your overall happiness? It goes both ways, male and female. You know, dudes, if a female's manipulating you and she's having you do all these things, go leaps and bounds, jump through hula hoops and all this extra stuff just for her to love you, she probably don't really love you. And if you're getting stressed and tense over like the relationship, it's like, okay, should I really be in this relationship or not? You got to find your happiness first, honestly. That's why I really said, like, try to find your happiness first before you get in a relationship. Because once you get in a relationship, I don't think you can develop that same level of happiness if you were to be alone. So whatever energy they bring is gonna come onto you, and that's the energy you're gonna have. I don't know why people in relationships really like the toxicity nature of it, and that's kind of weird to me. But people love being in a toxic relationship where it's turmoil every day. They're arguing, there might be fights, there might be Lord knows what going on behind the scenes, but they love it. They might break up with them and then come back. They might take a break from them and come back. They might say, oh, they're no good for me, man. Or sis, they're not no good for me. I shouldn't be with him. But guess what? They're still gonna go back because they love that toxicity. They love that emotional turmoil that relationships have and can offer. But it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna snap. And something might happen you might regret, or your partner might regret. It shouldn't be stressful, bro. It shouldn't be like arguing every day. Granted, obviously there's gonna be arguing here and there. Obviously there's gonna be the bad days here and there. Obviously there's gonna be days you don't even want to talk or be around that person. But I'm saying that in general, if you really do not like being around that person, or you just have a bad energy around that person, or they're giving you like really, really bad energy, or they're doing some abuse, whether it's physical, verbal, whatever the case may be, you shouldn't be with them no matter how much you love them, because you got to love yourself first. You have to value yourself first. Value your emotions, value your thoughts, value your mind. The signs are really, really there when a person loves you rather when they really don't love you. You can tell if they're in your best interest or they're really not. You just gotta take the heart-shaped glasses out and really, really look at it with a raw eye. And what I mean by that is, take all the love out of it for just a second. Sit back and analyze the situation. Sit back and analyze the relationship from a objective perspective. And you can see signs. You can see signs. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. And I'm gonna end it off there. Be different, be a wonderful one. I'm out. Peace.